What's going on? One sec. Probably be just live for a little bit. Not super long. But I wanted to do when I wasn't extremely active today. I didn't get to watch Trey's video. I don't know if you guys did. You guys watch it or no? The bottom at 9, calling it. Totally possible. Like totally possible. I just wouldn't expect a a slingshot move to the main or anything like that. We'll see. Honestly, it was a terrible close. That was a absolute terrible close for AMC. The only thing that looking at this that has me saying there's I think there's a chance is the fact that GameStop looks so strong. It does, GameStop looks just incredibly strong the way it is right now, and I don't really think you can deny that. So the question sits is if GameStop goes, in theory, right, you would think AMC has some legs in it, right? That's what I would think. Now doesn't have to be true. We'll see. Overall, though, I think the market looks really. The market closed great. Nasdaq, closed extremely solid. What? This is insane. How high we closed today? I didn't even see where we closed. I wasn't even paying attention. Past yeah. Wow. Oh wow! I didn't even realize the Nasdaq will keep trading. I didn't realize that. So futures are still going right now. Wow. It's just the stock market that's closed tomorrow. That's insane. So futures are going to be trading till Monday. Wow. Till Saturday. That's crazy. And they're still running. Nasdaq is still going. High possibility. I was talking with Rogan in the Discord earlier. He thinks that Nasdaq will run to, or Qs will run to 330. That's all. That's quite a bit of room. That's that's a bit of room from inverse head and shoulders. And you look at that. If you look at the OBV popping up as well. SPY looks incredibly. Market looks incredible. That was a nice shirt. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you one. I was just looking at some stuff. I can go over AMC and GME if you guys want me to. It looks bad. I'll talk about it. I love the stock. I do love the stock. Okay, Kelsey, first one in here. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. Pure manipulation, double bottom. This is TradingView. How was the combo? It was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. It was okay. I think you don't really. I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to ruin it. It was pretty good. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. It was just it was okay. It wasn't bad. Sorry. Let me. Yeah, Trey isn't releasing the Wolf of Wall Street video yet. Someone said saw that. Someone said something about his YouTube video he uploaded. I didn't watch it. Someone sent me a clip of him mentioning the video. He thought it was funny. Got a good laugh at it. Happy someone has a sense of humor. Should we panic sell? I've never like told anyone to sell anything. Like my options down the toilet when it comes to AMC. Those are down the toilet. I had another 1,001 hit around 0.056. What are we talking about, Joseph? Oh, EE and F. I've seen a lot of stuff on this. I might make a video on them. I don't like really want to make a video on these guys. I just don't know anything about them. It's like AA energy. I've seen a lot of stuff on these. High possibility they run. I would honestly, the chart looks strong. I'll make a video hopefully either tomorrow or the next day. Well, Truth takes a nap, so that'll probably do it. I'm doing pretty good. Fellow manipulators. Dennison Mines just updated their website. Dennison's solid, like long term. Like sucks that like oh my god, I didn't see them today. Holy crap! Oh, that's gonna rip. Oh my god, I'll probably make another video on these guys too. Do some updates. I can afford to do a lot of updates too right now. I haven't made a few in a while. Catalyst is weekend too. I'll look at E. I'll probably do one on EE and F, and then I'll do or FN, and then I'll do like a combined one with EE, triple E, FN. I don't like five letter tickers, and I'll do one with Dennison. I'll probably combine those two videos, so it's not. Mike and Pace, what's your thoughts on it? It's a long-term play for me, but it's looking good. The one thing that's, I mean, it's looking good, but like the market's shredding as well. So like, I think it's gonna just go up from here, right? I mean, the last local high is like 18 bucks, so we'll see how high it goes. I mean, AMC below VWAP, 944 above 9, not so good, not so horrible. From the guy from Chernobyl said. If there's any big news, just can you link it to me in the Discord, and I'll look at it there. It's just easier that way, and it doesn't get lost. Or if you can, honestly, put in the Discord, put it in the low cap bangers channel. It's the best one. So with AMC, I mean, I can go over it. Like what I didn't make a I know I didn't make a a TA video today. Sorry. I did a pretty long live, so I can only afford to do like that really quick video. So this is the big support area, and I don't think it looks good. I mean, honestly, I think going down to 25 is really generous. I don't think the 25 level is the support. I think it's more to here. I honestly think that's the range of support. We held below 940 on the close, getting a little bit of a push up. I think we're gonna see another push down to 8.85, and this is gonna get tested. Now that's gonna be the question of can we hold it. What I suspect, this is what I suspect for April, just so everyone knows. Going into April, I fully 110% suspect no upward movement. I don't really see a bullish pattern forming or happening like that. This is the best case scenario in my opinion when it comes to AMC. I expect us to trend sideways. That'd be the best case scenario. Trending sideways. One second. I don't know whether to be a little creeped out, Gemini, or turned on. But either way, I feel good. So I expect us to move sideways and consolidate. Maybe get some downward action. Realistically, I think the best area for us to trend would be above this range here, this 8.85. I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't. I could see slow just downtrending, to be honest. Slow just downtrending, then bottoming, and then kind of coming back up. We'll see that. I don't know. I don't see a reason for us to start pushing back up. With the news of the dilution, I talked to Belmont today. That was a really good live stream that we had. We covered some really good stuff, but if you look here, OBV is coming down, which is not really good. So that stream with Belmont went really well, and we talked about really good stuff regarding the dilution, because I like doing videos and lives with Belmont because we cover really good topics and we're not biased. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I will make money on the downside, upside doesn't matter. And Belmont's going to give me his opinion, and doesn't really care if I think he's wrong, and I don't really care if he thinks I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So it's like you're getting just pure opinion on it, right? And so his theory is he likes AMC, but he's totally on the side of he does not expect an instant move. It's going to take some time, which I agree. I think people that are coming out, it's funny that people, like, we talk about AMC like it's going to take some time, but we only say it's going to take some time when we start getting a dip. We don't say it's going to take time when we're on the uptrend. So that's worth mentioning. But he's a fan of the dilution for some good reason. And tell me if the music's too loud, by the way. The April Fool's video. Well, it wasn't titled April Fool's. It's the most recent video. So the most, how do I say this? So AMC can't, they're going to run out of money by then. Let's say they don't take on any more debt, they don't, dilute any shares, they're going to run out of money. Okay. Unless they just become like the most profitable company there is. So with the dilution basically wipes out all debt. Okay. It's definitely in the CEO's best interest to take on the dilution because it would wipe out all debt and the company would essentially be saved and he'd be the hero. So it makes sense that he's requesting shareholders to take it. Now, the bad news is the instantaneous pump and what you're expecting would be nullified. You probably would not see the short interest would definitely go down. I think over time it would go up. It would definitely start rising back up. I think a lot of holders would get out. I don't think holders would hold. I think that, the company would still be trash, theory. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as a company, they would still be a highly desired short among investors. In my opinion, I think that that's what it would be, right? So I think over time, the short interest would go back up, but it would take longer. This could be like, a 5-6 month thing, at least till the end of summer, like at least, right? Going into like the end of the year. So that's going to be the key point. And it's worth noting though, like if, let's say they don't get diluted, like you have basically like 4 months and then like you don't get a short squeeze, like it's just all bad news downhill. You know what I mean? Like it's just going to be constant bad news. And then it's like, man, do we get the short squeeze or like, what's going on? So the dilution makes sense. It's not what you want to hear for sure. So that's a big thing. That's the really hard question to like answer is it done? Should I get out? It's like if you have shares, people are saying like, do I have shares? I have shares. I have friends that have shares, and like, I mean, I've been telling them because I kind of expected a bit of a dip, at least in the near term. If you have shares, you're fine. Like, personally, I think if I had shares on it, I wouldn't be worried. I'd be like, just have them forget about them. You know what I mean? They're my gambling play anyways. I'm just like leaving it there. But if you have like option stuff, you gotta like consider what could happen. I mean, this area is gonna be big though. If we break hold 8.85, 8.86, that's going to be the real area that I'm going to be watching. But the thing that's crazy is GME looks so strong. You know what I mean? GME continues to impress. So I really think GME is going to get that push up, and it looks really good. Like the GME looks, it's kind of crazy that we continue to get this separation. So if you're trading options, I think GME continues to be the play right now to. And then your IV on this is like so low. Like there were actually really cheap options on it today. So yeah. What do I typically do when I move options back to a later date? So with I'll tell you what I did with AMC when my first time I moved options back later. What I did is I just took the loss straight out like a week prior. And then I just dumped another $200 back into it. So I added a little bit more to it and then just went later out on options. That's what I did. I don't roll them over, don't do anything like that. It's just based on what I think on the stock and the TA on it. I have no specific strategy or anything like that. I understand like the people saying like the shares don't make you feel better like having them. Like I'm just saying from a perspective of I don't see us dropping below, let's say, like, if we came down to the $6 range again, like 550s, I don't see us like holding below that. I don't see that happening. No, at all. I don't see that happening. Maybe like we come down here, like let's say hypothetically we come down here. I don't see us holding like below this range. I think like fair value is like 450 to 5 top, like bottom. That's like bottom. But the second you over leverage into puts, AMC is gonna kill you. I'm not doing puts. You're wild. You know why NOU? What is NOU? I don't use NOU. Oh, it's a Canadian. I have no idea why Nouveau Monde is like this. Oh, it's a Canadian dollar. That's why. What do you mean inactive? It's doing pretty good. This is the one that we use. I mean, it's up huge today. I had a great day from that transfer over. I forget you're in Canada, Kelsey. But yeah, so That's it's AMC. I mean, Monday's gonna be like big. You're gonna just want to watch price action on it, but I mean, honestly, like the price action's been pretty key. You know what I mean? We've been able to watch all these levels, everything like that. It's been respecting everything. And then one thing worth mentioning is like tomorrow, like one thing that I know we won't be able to trade, but you'll be able to watch futures all day tomorrow. Nasdaq's still killing it after hours. Absolutely killing. I was so confused looking at this. Like, why is it like, I don't remember this, but like it's just ripping up still. So Monday will be crazy. I'm in AMC and GME till the wheels fall off. Hey. My options are worthless now. This data analyst actually. What do you put in your tuna sandwich? I hate tuna sandwiches. Ugh, yeah. Okay, I got pay safe. I'm happy you guys liked the video. Paysafe's doing well. Paysafe's doing really well. You know, we had the bad news like yesterday when who was I talking about Belmont? I don't know who I was talking about with. So when we had this downward move yesterday, whenever they had the transfer or the swap over from BFT to Paysafe actual stock, a lot of exchanges you weren't able to trade Paysafe. There's a lot of problems with it. Webull had a lot of problems. But I know E-Trade had a problem. Everything had a problem. So it was just dumping. Everyone was like panicking. I was like, bro, just relax, calm down, like calm down, like it's fine. It's gonna rip. I think it's gonna keep ripping up. And now who knows where we go, but this isn't even like a short like 3-month trade for me. I'm like holding this longer term. Like I'm telling you, like I believe Paysafe will be $100 stock in the next 2 years, maybe 1 year, maybe 50, 60 bucks. I really love what these guys are doing. Trey Sims, Matt Tyler. I mean, well, I know why they're mad at me, but Trey thought it was funny. He got a good laugh out of it, he said. Kind of an awkward laugh, but you got a laugh out of it nonetheless. It was really weird because usually they don't have problems when they do SPAC swaps. Like they make the change. There's usually never issues. VRM looks really good, by the way. I've heard a lot of people making good money, like on Funko. People made money. IPNFF. I didn't get into them. I know a lot of people got into these guys like a day ago, and they killed it. So congrats for getting into these guys. If you don't know, this is Alter AR NFT play. Supposedly trying to work with the NFL. So this probably rips. Oh, you hear Truth? Truth is going off. 1 sec. Let me see what he's doing. He wakes up randomly. I'm probably just gonna be on for a few. I'll make it off. But again, this one's looking pretty good. Funko did really well today as well. That's another NFT play, but they're like an actual safe long-term company. They keep doing this. They get these massive run-ups, then consolidate. If they consolidate more, I'll probably play them. Crypto's looking hella bullish. Surprised you guys can't hear his cartoon. His cartoons are blaring. He like loves blaring those things. Sorry, I'm trying to see chats. I mean, I'm not even looking to sell Nuvomon. I'm holding mine either way. Like, I mean, that's gonna be at least a double for me. So I'm not like looking to get out of it now. I'm not repeating that, John Remy. I can't. Oh my god. That was a visual killer video last. Check Twitter. Do I want to check Twitter? Tough. Kind of feel bad after I made the video for a little bit. I was like, man, cause I didn't mean like to attack. What do you mean check Twitter? You didn't send me nothing. No one sent me anything. I kind of hate my Twitter. I gave my old one to my friend, so I have a lame one right now. No subs. Root coming down. This is kind of what, because I never entered a play yet. That's everyone's like, Tyler, you didn't enter entry, you didn't enter a position, you enter a position. You know what I mean? And like I said, again, not a quick play, not a quick play. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about this right now when no one's really talking about it. I know Andrew Left did go on about it, but I'm telling you guys, I'm really interested. This could go down a little bit more. We'll see what happens. But this is going to be a stock play for me, 100%. So I want to see where this goes and how it moves. It kind of got to push up to that resistance. It came back down. So again, not surprising what's happening. So we'll see. I'm gonna be making more updates on this stock specifically. When it comes to Root, I will be making more updates on this a lot. I'll be keeping them posted. Earnings are gonna be pretty important. Deacon. Another NFT play. Oh. Yeah, I know they're an NFT play. I've mentioned them before, like before they had I think it was this run up. Yeah, I don't know which one it was. I have no idea which one it was. I'd be careful. It looks like they want to make a run. I would just be careful. I think there's safer plays out there. I think Funko is a really safe play when it comes to NFTs, based on them actually being a legitimate company. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows what Funko Pops are, so like no matter what, you're probably not gonna like lose your money. But not financial advice, do your own due diligence. But I like Funko a lot, and then I really like IP in FF. They haven't ran yet. In my opinion, this hasn't, had its move. Granted, I mean, it had like almost a 4x, but I think this will have like a dollar move where it pushes like above $1. I really do. I think this will end up pushing past $1. And have a crazy move, but we'll see. How much are you up this year? The whole year. I'd have to sit back and do all the math on it. Just on options, though. I'm not going to do my portfolio. The portfolio was way up, then went down, went up. March was a kick in the nuts. I lost money, though, in March, for sure. 100% down on March. So I don't hit your nipple. It causes irritation. I was going to say inflammation. But yeah, I'm really transparent, like with with my months too. Like, people in the Discord ask how it's going. I'm like, dude, dog shit, trash. But yeah. Hey, can you look at TTD? Man, it sounds. Is that the trading whatever? Trade desk? Yeah. I just don't like these guys. I don't know. People talk about them a lot. I don't like them. I can't chart these guys. I don't know why. Looks good, but I don't know. How's Neo's chart? I like Neo. I made a video on them. I make videos on Neo, but I don't know, like the YouTube algo. I'm telling you guys, like I don't understand it whatsoever. I really don't understand the YouTube algo. Like, look at that, perfect. I really have. I swear I haven't touched this. I don't know why I put this here. I don't know what I did. Anyways, I put this range here, and look how we come and touch this. Like, perfect touch in that range. Crazy. What am I going to talk about? AMC and GME? I just talked about them. People are just asking other questions right now, but I'll talk about them in a sec before I hop off. Neil looks like he wants to make a leg down for sure, but I still like it. Want to set a podcast up furthering people to refer. I'm supposed to be starting a podcast with my friend, getting him on here every morning, but we'll see what happens. Going into next week, Blink, I got in a little bit early. I'm telling you guys, I love Blink going into next week. Could dump. Theoretically could dump, but I feel really good about them. I got into Chewy as well, like right near the Chewy's gonna soar. This was a great play. I was like itching to get in up here, and I just didn't get in, and I waited. Oh man, I think I got really good entries there. High tide long term, of course. High tide long term. Come on, is that a question? You guys know my views on high tide, y'all. And what's great is I made the video like I've been talking about them for a long time, like early January. Maybe end of January. It's a great time to be looking at them too. 66 cents right now, getting a little bit of a dump. Fantastic earnings, absolutely shredded. Go check out the earnings. I'm telling you, lots of potential there. You don't have to give an exact date, but Monday. HOFV is scary. I would. Can I call into your podcast and talk about the future? I think we're gonna be doing like a lot of like funny stuff though for the podcast. So we might actually have call-ins. I'm not gonna lie. I think it'd be a fun way to interact with people. We really want to. Who mentioned a podcast? Someone blocked me. It was win by 2. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. It's crazy. Analysts across the board have been giving USA price target a strong buy, still struggling to get back. It just has some negative news surrounding it. I think like all EV has a negative light surrounding it, just with like the chip shortage and stuff. But if you look at what NIO's doing, it's insane. Like NIO's doing really well, and then as they expand to like EU, it's huge market. I don't think NIO does well in America. Personally, I just don't think so. I don't think battery swapping will be big here, but I think in the EU it's gonna be massive. I think EU has a great just model for it to work. I have a rubber chicken that smells like, oh wow, ooh, close. Alkaline. I have a feeling we're gonna have to. I don't know how long it's gonna last because we can get demonetized really quick. I don't care. We'll see. Whatever. In your opinion, what stock do you think is gonna be a winner for month of April? I think all tech is gonna do really well. I think tech is gonna shred. The best stock, hard to say. If I had a safest play for me, it's gonna be Exxon. Crazy play. I know people are like, God, Tyler, you're such a boomer, but I think Exxon's one of the safest. I love it. I love it. Yeah, all the way up. I think you did mention ChargePoint. Good job. Anything harmonica. But yeah, I think oil is really beat up. Had a great retrace. It's beautiful. So I think it's set up really nice. I'm a big fan of oil right now. Things that have a strong April. Belmont somewhere laughing at your Exxon pick. Is he bearish on oil? I think he likes oil. I think he trades oil. I think he trades Exxon when he trades oil too. I'd be wrong. How do you feel about NVI's price action with Microsoft News? So I was really strong on NVIS at this point here when they double bottom, they went up, and then the market just kind of kept going down, so it struggled. Then we get that Microsoft News. I'm not touching it like this. I don't like touching stocks that move like this, parabolic. I try to keep my distance. Personally. One play people need to be looking out for is this right here, CLF. This is a steal, a huge steal play. They're going to be looking really sharp going into summer. If you don't follow commodities, specifically steel, gold, precious metals, and then wood, and then oil, steel is primed to do very well throughout summer, especially under the Biden's new plans and that he's trying to implement. So steel is doing very, very good. I expect him to do very good. I thought he was bearish. Could be wrong. I don't know what his viewpoints are. Honestly, my memory's trash, so. What a boys just tuned in. What did I miss? Nothing really. Just talking about some potential plays. How's the Nike looking? It's a Japanese index. I'm curious. I think it was looking good. I know the price already got raised on it. Yeah, they're shredding today. They're doing good. Do you think there's any play with HCMC? I put a video on them. In the video, I kind of hinted that high tide was the better play. But this is that zone that I like for support. If it can hold this range down here, like it's 0.0008. That's the range I like. If I was going to buy anything here. Yeah, buddy, love me some CLF. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good play. CLF, X is kind of like the index for steel, but yeah. Title says AMC, GME, you just hyping them? No, I talked about them in the beginning. I'm not going to talk about them for the whole time. That's like ridiculous. You know what I mean? If people ask me to look at a stock, I know people aren't used to people reading their chats, and they just kind of like hype stuff up and just beg for donation stuff. That's not me though. You got me confused. So I can give you, if you want to ask politely, you can say, hey Tyler, can you look at AMC GME? You can get the dick out of your ass. But yeah, so I don't know why people gotta be like that. Although I'm doing this, I'm helping y'all. I'm reading people's chats for and not asking for donations or anything, and you want to come in here like that. And I'm not playing commercials either. It's annoying. But looking at AMC price action here, you got to push down really bad. The fact that this was just terrible how we acted on the whole weekly, right? We held it, and then slowly pushed below. and then we got just rejected, shot down, and then we held below 9.4. The holding below 9.4 was the worst. Terrible. I'm very surprised that happened. When are you reading Reddit? I'm gonna start just doing Reddit like videos. Or I just read Reddit, random posts on Reddit. Actually, I might make that a segment in my videos from now on. Like the first segment, just read a random post on Reddit. So holding below 9.4 was really big. Now, see someone just posted it's gonna hit double digits. I would not be surprised if it didn't. This was pretty big. Holding below 8.85 is gonna be kind of like the nail in the coffin for a while. Until we see some major consolidation. And then when you look at the OBV, you can see we're also getting a breakdown, which the real indicator should have been this. If you're looking at the OBV, you can see that trend, right? We had that trend going up, and then we broke underneath it, and then that was just gross. You can see we came down, hit support, came back up, rejected, and just continued down. So that was gross. I mean, it doesn't look good. But what's crazy is that GameStop looks so strong. You know what I mean? Like I've been saying that I think GameStop is the stronger one out of the bunch right now, just based on the way the chart looks. It just looks much stronger. And they have catalysts coming out. Actually, they're announcing new people are in charge, new growth officer, stuff like that. So that's why GameStop is just moving better, in my opinion. And you know, GameStop's kind of following the market a little bit better, and AMC is going the opposite way right now. But you know, that has something to do with what the CEO said on dilution and stuff today, like, and wanting investors practically, I don't want to say begging, but he was requesting investors take the they vote yes on the dilution. So, but I don't think people really understand like what's at stake if they don't. So it is what it is. Like, let me just say this. Let's say AMC does take the dilution. That doesn't wipe the chances of a short squeeze off. It probably makes it more possible because then you're not under a direct time frame of it happening. You know what I mean? So like if they don't take the dilution, you're under like a 6-month time period where like this company's gonna run out of money, and then it's bad. If they do take it, then you have a while. You know. I'm glad you guys liked the video. New York legalized weed. Yeah, it's kind of old news. I don't think it really matters. I use Johnson & Johnson instead of Diamonds as lube in the Nokia. Is Nokia going up? I've been saying I would short Nokia or have puts on Nokia if it hit 4.5. It keeps not getting there. This $4 rate is really nice. Tyler, you're blank for that. Is that good or bad? I never really looked into Reddit, bruh. The savagery is real. Reading through everything, it seems like all the people do is bully each other and talk. It's pretty dumb. It's a giant forum with just random. So what do you think about sporting ammo companies? I'm not super interested in them yet. They're kind of like, I think they're catalyst movers. So you have to wait till something's like coming up, and then you trade them. I mean, like you can get them. They're kind of unpredictable for me. I like predictable stuff. With lithium ion firing. Chill, daddy, chill. Yeah, the nets are destroying. BB, I know BlackBerry's getting shredded. I could have swore. Yeah, getting toasted. Could you give your thoughts on OG, please, with all the recreational? When it comes to these stocks, guys, like they're just. Yeah, I don't know who these guys are. This is like, it seems like you're kind of like living on a prayer here. Maybe they go up. It's hard to say. You know, I have to look at their financials. I doubt that they're good though. I think High Tide is the only like really safe play when it comes to this field. Personally, it's the only company that I would put money in, leave it there, and not care about. The second one would be Cureleaf. I think High Tide has more potential, but Cureleaf has really solid numbers as well. They're a really steady, growing company. One of the few. Just straight uptrend. Sorry, I'm trying to like keep myself awake. Can you answer that? Why do you think Jordan Belfort is hyping on AMC? Bro wants to make money. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's a huge space right now on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know. One reason is 10K. Good price to get on high tide. Totally up to you. I can't tell you. I love it. I know my yawn is bad. I'm really tired right now. I'm like really tired. That movie had me exhausted. I ate food too. But I know I'm not gonna be able to do a live tomorrow. Yo, bro, AMC, remembering what I missed. Chad James. Tyler, fun fact, Roberto and I have been long time homies here in Houston. I randomly ran into your channel, found out you're in Houstonia, and ran into Roberto here. That's funny. Get it in the Discord. Me and Kyle live in Houston. Well, near Houston. I put on USCR, check it. I looked in the 4-hour chart and started correcting my strike. I'd be careful. I don't know what they are. Just saying because of the market doing so well. Oh, concrete. That's scary. Okay. I would be careful. I'm not going to tell you to get out of your position or anything. But concrete, steel, anything for like, you know, for building and stuff, I would be really careful. We bounce on the weekly. We are below OBV. On the 4-hour, you can see. I mean, I would suspect, I don't know. This is hard. I mean, I would have taken my profits right here, personally. I wouldn't have bet against the bounce. I don't know how much further it can go. It could drop below, but I'd be very careful. I mean, it's a good play, though. It's a good play. Nat Fort Plum Southerner. That's a great name. I love how you, like, I love trolls, though, because, like, I'm one of the guys, like, you can troll me, but I'm just going to troll you right back. But it's funny because, like, you talk so much crap in the comments, and then you come here for the DD. It's funny. I love how that works. I always keep them satisfied. That's why they come back, boys. I'm also thinking about option plays. I have a strike play. What are you talking about? On AMC, be careful on options there. Why do people get so angry when you say anything bad about AMC? I hate that. It's because it's irrational behavior. Think Playboy will keep running. Playboy. I think I talked about them. Someone was asking about them a few days ago. Yeah, they look good because they were flagging, I remember. Probably does good. To the market, I don't want to play these. I mean, I think it's going off an NFT move. I don't know. Trade not on. I come on to bully a bully. You can't bully a bully, buddy. You can't bully me. It's impossible. Why is Humble not moving? Man, consolidating right. I mean, it's under a huge resistance. That doesn't look good. That OBV does not look good. However, if the market stays strong, I would not bet against stuff. I would not bet on stuff going down if the market stays strong. Put it that way. If we can get above this, there's a lot of room to go up. I would be question. I wish you could change people's names though in your stream, like you could. By the way, your DD is tough AF. It's tough. It's bad. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry. I mean, do you have like a relative squeeze target? No, I don't. That's like an impossible. That's an impossible answer to give. I only take advice from data scientists. Yeah, I can't give you an exact target. You know what I mean? Going into this move here, 14.5 was my target. And if we got above 14.5, 17 was the next one. So if we get above 14, then it would be 17. From 17, that's when things get crazy. I think like the 25.5 to 26 range is your next really massive resistance. Yeah, I copy and paste my video info. You think I'm going to repost that crap every day? You're insane. You're going to type that? You think I'm going to edit my videos? Look, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't do a live stream all day long and then crop my videos from my live stream, okay? I actually take the time and do a video outside of live streams because I'm not That's just not my style. Okay, so I put the time and the effort into it. So if I don't want to write a long, detailed post, you're insane for thinking I'm going to do that. But can you please take a look at XER? I think you just said that one. I'm not trading things. The only thing I like, it's a pharmaceutical. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm bad at like pharmaceutical and therapeutics. I'm a nub. So Endeavor symbol, don't buy a stock that. I recommend taking a look at Root if you're interested. I got blocked by no money. I'm calling SCI. You super good dog at the table. Which MAs you use and why? I don't use any MAs. I use a VWAP. I use my open levels and then I use OBV. You don't need MAs. If I was gonna use the MA, I would just use a 200-day SMA. That's about it. It's the only one you need. Besides that, you don't need any. Are you long on Root? I haven't answered my position yet, no. I mentioned in the video. In all my videos, I'll tell you if I have a position or don't have a position. Every single video, I'll tell you. I don't think I've ever not said, and maybe I have not said in a video. But I recommend you ask me. If you're watching a video and you're like curious, you can always just ask me. I'll be straight up, like 100%. Yeah. Honestly, I'm getting bullish on Sense. I'm not touching that stock ever. Why is BFT an invalid symbol? Because they moved to PSFE today. Pay safe. Really sketchy stuff happened though when they transferred over. Like no one could trade them for like half of like the whole day. Like no one could trade them, and then today they ripped. So they're looking really good today. What crypto coin? Doge. SLR gonna make the market do crazy stuff the next 2 weeks. I could get meme stocks benefiting. I think the problem. Okay. So, is it possible that the SLR makes us do crazy stuff? Yes, it's possible. It's possible we get volatile. It's, yeah, 100%. I recommend you do your own research though on the SLRs, the history of the SLRs, and how we've moved in prior instances like this. I recommend that you do not just take anything we say on YouTube as, you know, as prophecy. I don't know what the word would be. You need to do your own DD, 100%. Like, don't just like, dump your money into meme stocks because you believe it. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be some of the best time to make money. The Nasdaq is absolutely going insane. SPY is going insane. Like I was saying April was gonna be a good month. I pulled out because I was scared just to be safe in the beginning of April, but now we're ripping. So it looks good. As gospel, yeah, gospel, yes, that's the word. I bought Funko and then it went down. It was plus 25% then fall through. You don't buy the pump though. But yeah. AMC will reach 150. You're a madman. You think AMC is going to 150 here? I mean, it's possible theoretically, I guess, but yeah, I'm telling you, these yields look trash. These yields are about to come down. Yields probably. I see 30-year yield coming down to 21.51. That'll be insane. DXY, they all look brutal. It's gonna come down to the support though. We'll see how it reacts there. AMC going to $3, 6 and 3. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it's gonna matter how we open up on Monday. Monday's really big. Funko's juicy. I'm telling you. They just get these. They're getting really weird price action though. They're getting huge wicks, come down, wicks. And this consolidation was beautiful. So, whatever. I did miss the beginning of this though. Your thoughts on how 500 mil dilution affects squeeze? I'm on one right now. I'm trying to keep out on you. No, you're fine. You're fine. As long as you ask and you're just like normal, I don't mind. You know what I mean? Like I have no problem answering people's questions. So with the 500 million dilution, I think what it does is it takes away the possibility of an immediate short squeeze. Okay, and I know no one wants to hear that, but this is just my. I'll probably make a video going on why. So this is just my opinion. Do your own DD. I mean, it could totally still fly. Like, I think AMC has a large catalyst to keep to go up. I do believe that, and I think even with the dilution, it looks good. Probably looks safer for your, if you're in a share position, then you actually look like you're in a safer spot if you have shares with the dilution occurring. Because if you look at the dilution over the next 7 months, you pretty much have a timetable where if we don't squeeze in 6 to 7 months, AMC just dies as a company because they run out of money with all this debt and the interest accruing on it as well. Now, if you think the dilution, yes, we have a rough. Well, we're gonna have a slow month no matter what, probably on AMC. I would suspect a slow consolidated month and then some price action heating up at the end of the month. But after the dilution occurs, you would probably see some upticking most likely start to occur. So, yes, I was definitely joking about $3,000 a share. If people didn't know I was joking, I don't know how else you cannot know I was joking. You must have never watched a video of mine in your life. Retailers have to buy, yes, correct, Mundo. And they probably would. They would start issuing those immediately. People were saying they wouldn't issue them immediately. They would issue those shares immediately because the CEO would become the savior of AMC because he would literally wipe out their debt. So that'd be pretty big. So with the dilution, it doesn't become bad. It just becomes drawn out. And I believe 100%, even with the dilution occurs, it kind of makes the short squeeze look better, right? Because the company won't go under. They have an infinite timeline essentially until the company runs out of money, I guess. And then the only bad part is there's no acquisition at that point. But they've never really talked about taking on an acquisition. It was kind of all just rumors. So, yeah. Antics, I think your Antics Diamond Hands, I think that's a little like conspiracy theory-ish. They don't need to do the dilution to count the shares. They don't need to do that. That's false. False news. With being drawn out, people will bounce. That is the worrisome part, yes. But if people bounce, the short squeeze could still happen. You know what I mean? So if people bounce and you hold your position, let's theoretically say, people lose interest. At that point, when that happens, more short interests are accruing. That would fuel it a lot more, right? So, like, as people have all their eyes on it, right, the manipulation is going to mount up. You're not going to be able to see a lot of stuff happening. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in talking about it, right? This is my opinion. Like, with Root, no one's really talking about Root. That's why I like it. I like the potential there. I like what their main competition, they're very similar into their competition. I like what they're doing. I like how they are valued right now as well. So that's why I like that market. No one's really talking about it and stuff. So when the less people that are talking about AMC, the better, honestly, for the short squeeze. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like 2 months, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, no one was talking about GME. And then everyone started hopping back on the train and it was like, boom, it took off. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't know what Gush is. My friend made a lot of money off that though. Were you joking when you said Minto movement is stupid? Minto movement, what is that? Oh, the Me Too movement. I didn't call it directly stupid. I need to like pull up what I said, but like someone like wrote it out and then put like a comment after. I wasn't like calling it specifically stupid. But I kind of do think it's a little stupid. I don't really care. I think there's bigger fish to fry right now in the world. I think racism is a bigger deal than the Me Too movement, personally. Just my opinion. Looking at MacBook Pro if you don't. Tyler, I got T, aka T. Yeah, I like AT&T a lot. You guys know that's one of my favorite. Like, if you're holding a stock, it looks really good too with HBO and stuff. It looks really good. I don't know how far this goes. Don't get greedy with it. I'm not. I don't want like an argument or politics. You asked a question, I answered it. Like I said, I don't care. I'll answer your questions if I agree with me or not. I don't care. But yeah. It is what Courtney. It is what it is. Tell Pedro I love him. Yo, Clam Breath, why do you delete that last weird vid? The last weird vid? I didn't delete any video. I didn't delete no video, Sleepy. But thank you for the money. Clam Breath. Hey, I had to clap one time, okay? Calm down. That was one time. You get to clap once, people start calling you Clam Breath. I literally don't delete videos though. Only video I had to delete was one because I recorded an E-Trade guy and they got mad at me, called me. Can you check out Momo? Yes, love Momo. Man, I just had to do a consumer report on them. And made me love them more. They're gonna kill. They're gonna kill. I love Momo. I mean, it came down. I still love them though. I'm holding. I'll probably make another video on them pretty soon. Basically, like Chinese version of Tinder and Bumble and Snapchat and Facebook, all merged into one. I would look into Momo. They're super cool. We can look really quick. They got devalued because they got taken off like the Chinese App Store for a while. Like way back here, they dumped, and then they've already got way back on and stuff, so they're fine. What's your entry price on Root? I haven't gotten into Root yet. I'm about to hop out, guys. Sun's going wild, going ballistic. What is the site called that you're using right now? Trading View. Trading View, one word. This stream sucks. No one cares about options. Yeah, no one cares. I bet your portfolio consists of Sins, AMC, and Sundial. That's funny. Gush. I don't care about Gush. I know the company. I just don't like them. They look good, and I just don't like them. I know it's a ETF. The ETF looks good, and I'd rather trade. I just trade what I know, and I know ZOM, I know XLE. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could do. Like, I have ZOM. I have a whole bunch of ZOM, so you could try Gush. I know it's a leverage ETF. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I love Momo long term. Love them. By the time I stream at night, though, I'm exhausted. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go watch cartoons, drink Diet Coke, and go to sleep. I'll make a video. Yo, did you lose money? Do you lose any subs because of that video earlier? I didn't see too many negative comments. We can look. Let me look. I don't have my phone on me. Dang it. I'll be able to see on YouTube. What am I at? It won't show me. Yeah, it's not gonna show me. I think I lost like a few, but it kind of like countered because I got a few, then I lost a few, so I was kind of surprised. I get a lot of negative views if I get negative reaction if I make a negative video though. Like if I make a negative video on AMC, it's a guarantee I'm gonna lose like 50 subs. It's kind of gay. Stream is mad gay. I am gay. I'm gay. I like it. I love it. I mean, it'd be believable that I was gay, minus my son. Close. Andrew's better than me. Are you kidding me? He's only been a data analyst for like, you know, how long has he been on YouTube? How long has he been on YouTube? I think 2 months or something. He's been on talking about GameStop. He's been data analyst for 2 months, and you think he's better than me? Transfer from Robinhood to Webull. Said I'll get 10 free stocks. 10? Wow. Pay safe. Thoughts of merger. It's fine. Long term holding it. Feel confident. I'm a weedologist. Do you have a favorite NBA team? Mavericks. Mavericks. He was a huge Dirk fan. I'm a huge Doncic fan too. Doncic. Probably butchering his name. Poor guy. Sorry. All right, guys. I'll have a video tomorrow. I'll probably be live tomorrow. More energy. I'm just dead. I'm dead. Have a good one, boys. Love you all.